Greetings and salutations, dear viewer, and welcome back to Spooktober Storytime, Volume 7. We have a relatively short story tonight, but I will assure you, it is just as interesting as the stories prior. Now, let me introduce to you What was that? Again! I thought I had that fixed. Well, let me try this again. Allow me to introduce to you... Again? Really? Oh, come on! Attempt number 3, okay. Allow me to introduce to you The Abandoned Convenience Store, as read by my good friend and the voice actor of Ultraman on this channel, one Gravity Without Context. And so, without further ado, let's begin.
Ever wonder how some people seem to have no fear whatsoever? You know, people who go skydiving every weekend, people who climb thousands of feet up the mountain just to snowboard down a side that's probably pretty safe as long as I avoid those trees. People who marathon watch the scariest movies you've ever seen, then don't even blink before falling asleep. Well, if you envy them, there's a way to conquer your own fear. You'll just have to pay the consequences. Get on any passenger bus that travels a long distance. Greyhound is usually a good pick. Anything that's on the road for longer than 24 hours. Get a window seat facing west. Then stare at the sun, waiting until sunset. Just before the sun touches the horizon, close your eyes. Hard. Do not turn away. And don't look at anything else. Cover your ears if you have to. After a while, you'll notice that the bus has stopped moving. That's the signal that you can open your eyes. When you do, you'll see a gas station, illuminated only by a few flickering fluorescent lights. There will be no sun, no moon, no stars in the sky. The convenience store will have its windows boarded up, but the sign will say, "Open." If you feel that you can't go through with it, get back on the bus, return to your seat, and fall asleep. You'll wake up at a sunrise the next day, well on your way to wherever the bus was actually going. If you enter the store, the door will slam shut behind you. You will spend an unknown amount of time in there, living out your worst nightmares made real. If you survive the ordeal without going mad, you will be awakened back on the bus as it reaches its destination. Nothing will ever scare you again. Some say that going through this ordeal, everything else simply pales in comparison. They say that what that room contains is all the fear you will ever feel in your entire life. Exposing yourself to it all at once keeps you from feeling any more. This, however, can only be done once. There are some exceptions to this ability, though. All I know is that if you try to repeat this feat, the sign on the door will say, "Closed."
I hope you all enjoyed tonight's story. Tune in next time for our final story, which will be What was that? Again, thought I'd fix this. Our next story will be... For the final time, our next story will be... Why is the power off? No, 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 no.